Hey, we're going to Tony Thompson's today. He's a daylily breeder, and he's a horticulturalist. He was a wonderful horticulturist. These daylilies you're seeing right here, he grew these. And we're going over to Tony's today, and we're going to take you along with us. He lives here in Weakley County. Come on, go with us. And this is Tony Thompson, and living in Dresden. We're going to ask him a few questions about how did you get started, Tony, with daylilies. And I know you've been doing
1991.
Okay.
And I got the first from Mr. Ross from Martin.
Okay.
And I got like 5 or 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they cost $3 a piece. And back then, they was kind of high. And so I thought, well, I can cross them. And I did. And I've collected the seeds. And I've started doing that every year, And I would get new varieties each year. And then I would buy, if there was some like they're $7 to $10 that were real pretty,
Right.
I would order those.
That was Mr. Ross, you said, in Martin?
Yes.
Okay.
Judy Finney's daddy.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neil Ross.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
Neil Ross.
Yeah. Okay. And so then you taught school for how many years?
27 and a half years.
That's Sharon or
Sharon.
That's
Yes.
Sharon.
And
yeah.
Sharon.
Everybody, I pronounce it Sharon.
Yes.
Everybody says Sharon. I lived there for just a little while.
Yeah.
When I was growing up.
Worked at UTM 2.5 years, so I had my 30 in.
Oh, good. So after you retired, you stopped teaching. You worked at UTM
Yes.
for a couple of years.
No, it was before.
Before, okay.
Yeah.
So what did you do at UTM?
I worked in the biology department.
All right.
And I prepared labs and oversaw the work study people and just
that's good.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Around 10 o'clock is the best time to do that. Of a morning. While they're still fresh. Yes. And so, of course, that one right over there, it's going to be a really good one. See all the seed pods on it?
It's got several
it does. And it looks a lot like, I got that one from that one right there. The yellow and red. And let's see, I don't think the other parents open today. But yes, they are. Some of them, for some reason, just get real tall, while others are short. And sometimes there's some that have little bitty blooms on them, and a lot of people collect those. But I like the bigger blooms.
Yeah. We got one of the smaller daylilies. It's a yellow.
Oh, yeah.
There's a smaller daylily.
Mine's not in bloom right now. It's, Stella Dior. The little bitty one over there. It's about like that.
Yeah, it's just a small.
Yeah. That's very, very popular.
Yeah.
Especially, to sit around pools. Swimming pools. Oh, okay.
Thank goodness we don't have a swimming pool.
We don't either.
What do you call this
So
one?
lovely.
What now?
So lovely.
So lovely. Okay.
Yeah, it's a named daylily.
Okay. All right.
This one's kind of a purplish.
Okay.
And I got a bunch of these.
All right.
The yellow with red center.
Right.
If y'all want some of those later on, I can dig those.
What are they called?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what they are?
I forgot who gave them to me.
Right.
But they grow real good.
Okay. They multiply good. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
All right. Good deal.
Of course, a lot of them, haven't bloomed yet.
All right.
But
well, they look pretty. You say they're pretty opening up in the morning early.
Yes. Yeah, that looked real pretty this morning. The purple with the gold trim around it.
I think one of them we got from you it looks a lot like that.
Good.
Now, which ones did you say are your more expensive ones that you say you?
Oh, right in there.
Okay. I'm curious to see.
Yeah, these are like this one right here. I forgot who hybridized this, but it was it was a yellow and a pink, and it turned out like that.
Right.
And it's got a lot of good ruffles around it.
Oh, I see.
And
Yeah.
of course, that one,
Oh, that's
it's
beautiful.
yeah, it's real pretty in the morning.
All right. That's right. And there's her.
Yeah, it's real pretty in the morning.
All right. That's right. And there's there names for those? Or?
Yes. This one's Summer Sapphire.
Okay.
And this one is Parrots of the Caribbean.
Parrots
The
of
yellow
Caribbean.
one
Okay.
with red.
All right.
And this one I got from a seed.
It is pretty, isn't it?
And then on down here, there's a lot of them that I got from seeds.
Right.
But then the red, of course, that red is Red Volunteer.
Okay.
And that's a prize winner.
You're filming back my head. Yeah. Go ahead up there in front of me. Well,
and this one right here was really pretty this morning. It was purple with a purple edge and gold all around it. It was beautiful. And here's that one way over there, the yellow one. It's called Buttered Popcorn.
The big yellow one there?
Yeah, and that's Mary's Gold. And of course, this is the Red Volunteer. I've got a lot of it. I ordered that from someplace up north. And this one is one I got from seed.
Okay.
I like
them
this
are beautiful
one.
right here.
And all of these were really pretty this morning. Especially like this one and this one. Of course, they look fried right now, but when they're fresh in the morning, they're really pretty. Yes. Of course, a lot of these I got from seed. But some of them, you know, like the Red Volunteer, I bought that, and some of the others. And here's Key to My Heart. See, it's red with the little streak around, you know, the edges. And I forgot the name of this orange red right there. That's really pretty. Joe Thompson from East Tennessee, he brought me that one. He used to sell daylilies.
Now these are, you see them in different hikes. I mean, what breed is there? A certain breed that are just taller than the other ones, or?
Well, the older they get, a lot of times they grow taller.
Okay, all right, I got you.
And then some of them you never know.
What is what's the most? Well, what do you think the daylilies before people started breeding them, crossing them? What was the original daylilies?
Oh, the orange one.
The tiger.
Well, see, it's that regular, like that right there by the bluebird house. That's the orange.
Okay, I got you. All right, that's a.
And then they came up with a yellow.
Okay.
That
How many years ago was that one?
Oh, I don't know. Long
many
time
years ago. Yeah, that's.
And
I've read quite a bit.
And then they went from there. You know, they kept getting different colors.
Right.
And there's this one guy, this one couple in Florida. They have a lot of blue daylilies.
Right.
And they're really, really pretty. And of course, they ask a really good price too.
I imagine so.
And a lot of it's kind of bad on the growers in Florida because they do generation after generation after generation of seedlings in Florida, and they not copyright them, but they anyway they name them and pay money to do that. And then if they get shipped to someplace else, they don't live.
Oh my goodness.
Because and of course, like,
but
it's
out of Florida, right away from the that climate. Yeah.
You need to
that zone, whatever you want to call it.
And I know this one guy who just loaded up a lot of his daylilies, hundreds of daylilies, and took them to Kentucky. He
Yeah.
bought a big farm in Kentucky,
Yeah.
and so in that way, they will grow anywhere in the United States.
Right.
Like to buy them when they're down to 10 and 7. And
That sounds better.
And go from there.
yes,
Well, you were telling about these right here. What are these, Tony?
torch lilies.
Okay.
And the hummingbirds love them.
Okay.
They will get up underneath here, you know, and get the nectar out.
And when did you discover these, and how did you? I've never seen them.
Oh, I
I've
would
never
say about 15 to 20 years ago.
torch lilies.
Yes.
And are they a part of a daylily, or probably?
Well,
daylily?
mostly they're desert plants.
Okay.
They grow out west a lot of times, you know, because see, look at the leaves on them.
Yeah.
And they're real tough and everything. But see, they don't require a lot of moisture.
Desert. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Well,
And
we're
so-
learning about that.
But anyway, I've got some there and there and there and way out there. So I enjoy the hummingbirds feeding on them, you know.
That's good. Yeah. What advice would you give, somebody that wants to grow daylilies? What, and how to take care of them and feed them, Tony? How do you do yours?
Well, they're really hardy and you can't hardly kill them. And that's what got me started on them. And I saw this ad, this little boy pounding the daylily, and it says you can't hardly kill them. And they're very hardy, and you can pass them on to your grandchildren if you want to. I mean, you can buy one in your 20s, and it will last on and on if it's taken care of real well. And even if it's not taken care of, they'll survive. And we had this drought one time, and they died all the way down to the ground. And after it started raining, they came back up.
That's right.
And I thought, well, I'll lose all my
They don't
daylilies.
take a lot of water.
No.
Oh.
Well, they love water,
Right.
but they
It
don't
doesn't
have to have a
require
lot
that.
of water. No.
And you and your wife, what's your wife?
Jarita.
Jarita. How long have you lived here in Dresden?
Let's see, Jarita's lived here all of her life. And I was born at Palmersville and moved here when I was 5.
Okay.
So, and
So
I'm 73 now.
Well,
So.
there you go. There you go. We appreciate your
will be.
flowers, and we appreciate your dedication to
Well, you're
daylilies.
quite
We
welcome.
love them.
But as you know, one of my friends in Martin says that I grow daylilies because I like to look at them.
That's great. That's good. And
That's
and
the
how
reason
long?
to have 'em.
How long? When did you start breeding them, crossbreeding?
In
them?
91.
In 91. You were
Yeah.
telling about that earlier.
Yeah, I bought some from Mr. Ross in Martin,
Right.
Judy Finney's daddy.
Right. Okay.
And he had rows and rows and rows of irises and daylilies,
Okay.
and every color at that time that you
Right.
could think of. And he gave Judy a bunch, but I guess it took up too much space in her yard. She got rid of a lot of them, but she did keep quite a few of them.
Okay.
And of course, this is some of these other ones, the torch lilies.
Okay. Yeah,
Judy
you
had some
mentioned
of
that.
those, and Sandra Klutz gave me my first start.
And the one on the end is what?
Barbara Mitchell.
Okay. Barbara Miss, named after. Did you name this?
No,
just the way,
it's a registered daylily,
Okay.
and that one is too. These are expensive. This, especially strawberry candy. They've got a line of, they've got elegant candy, strawberry candy, raspberry candy, on and on and on.
Okay.
And
They are beautiful.
when they first came out, they were very expensive. And this is May Graham.
Okay.
And I think this one I got from a cross, and it's pink.
Let me
We
start
named
this
it
one now,
Pink,
Tony.
Pink Polly.
Pink Polly. Okay.
And my father-in-law named this one. This is a yellow with a kind of a dark eye,
Right.
and he called it Bumblebee.
Okay. All right.
And
But you say these are expensive. These are more.
yes,
Okay. All right.
and this is Maxfield Parish. It was really expensive too.
All right.
But I I don't know how much it was when I got it, probably
Right.
$7 or $8.
All right. And then you can also save the seed or whatever.
Yes,
and
yes, I've crossed that a
properly.
lot.
Okay, good deal.
And also strawberry candy. I got a lot of real pretty daylilies from strawberry candy too.
All right.
And this
Well,
one
these
is
are wonderful. Yeah.
this is orange velvet. This is a real light orange, and it's got a big bloom on it. It's really pretty. And this one is one that Dr. Joe Anderson gave me. It's a really pretty red one, bright
Okay.
red. And that one is, well, let's say it's not Big Bird.
Like to worry
Hudson
about
Valley.
that flag garden anymore. 'Cause
Oh yes, they come back year after year after
that's a
year,
good thing.
and that's why I go to perennials.
Because our, one year a couple years ago, we put petunias out.
Oh yeah,
But we didn't put we put the ones you had to just come back out
right.
and go plant again. So last
Yeah.
year we put potato pumpkins, and then after they died out, we put our greens out there.
Oh okay.
And that just kind of covered up the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah.
But it hasn't gotten, well, we got some gladiolus up there now and some hostas.
Yeah, glads are pretty.
Staggered up there.
Yeah. Now this one has little lines in it.
Uh-huh.